looks like Savoie on right wing. What have you liked about him in camp that maybe last year when he came in and he was more of an unknown?
I think a couple of things. We had a different team last year, and the players that we had, and for him to come and push other guys out was a little bit difficult. But also, I think probably more importantly was him going to Bakersfield and learning the game, the pro habits. He just got a little bit better. Not that he wasn't good enough to be in the NHL last year, but I think it was best for him to spend that year in Bakersfield and get a little bit better. And I don't know, his camp has been stronger this year, and I don't think he's ever had a bad day. Whether it's been practices, the games, he's come with a lot of energy, a lot of juice, and been able to just provide a lot of excitement for our team.
He gets in on pucks, eh? That's his main.
Yes, for being a little guy, he not shies away. With those little guys, if they use their body appropriately, they can use it to their advantage. And one of those little guys, if they're able to get in underneath the opposition's hands, it's hard to check those guys. He's been not shying away from that, and then when he does get the puck, he's been able to make plays. And in practices, we do a lot of small area games, support, and just short passes. He excels at that, and we're looking forward to him having a strong season for us.
Does that mean he's in jeopardy of not playing on Thursday?
Yeah, he's a question mark to play Wednesday. Yeah, it was a little bit of a setback, and we anticipate he'd be able to for sure play on Wednesday, but now it's looking questionable on Wednesday, and we're definitely hoping Saturday will be up.
He's just going to go on IR?
Janmark's, I'm not sure what the actual term will be. He's probably out for 1 to 2 weeks, so that's probably not long-term injury reserve. But so we're looking for about a week, maybe 2 for Janmark.
You talked about a bug going through the team. Are you at the tail end of it? Is it pretty much kind of through the locker room now, whatever the illness was that was going on?
I think most of the guys have had some of it. Whether they've all got it, I'm not sure, but I think it's on its way out of our room.
Right now it appears that Philp has beat out Lazar for a center spot, at least going into the first game, because he's practicing.
Yeah, he's practicing. He moved up in the lineup. Whether we switch that up next practice or not, but I think Noah's done enough to have an opportunity to play on Wednesday, and we might change that, but right now we like where he is at.
How does a player who's not great on face-offs get better at it?
Well, a lot of it is just getting an advantage going into the draw, and that's a lot of it is about timing, knowing what the referees are doing, and the veteran centermen, they've been doing it so long that they're able to establish their timing, but establishing your timing is also being able to cheat. And the more games you've got under your belt, the probably more likely you can cheat. The linesmen allow that to happen. So as a young guy, you have to pay your dues and cheat when you can, but and then the other one is just getting stronger and working on it, working on your timing.
So does a guy like that have to go out before practice with a guy like Henrique or somebody like that who's been taking thousands of face-offs and say, okay, here's...
Well, even our best centermen, Leon and Connor, you look at our pregame skates, I know Connor every day does some face-offs with Nuge, certainly for the pregame skates. Leon works on it also. But yes, those young guys, all those young centermen like Tomasek and Noah, they should be working on that almost every day.
Talk about cheating. Well, how come Leon keeps getting tossed out then?
I guess there's the amount of cheating you can do, how much you can get away with and how much you can't. So maybe he's a marked man.
Just laugh at it after a while. I mean, the amount of times in a game that he gets tossed out of the face.
Yeah, most games, some games I do laugh because it happens so often. Other games, it's not so much. But I don't know. I guess it's just the linesmen are watching them.
2 games at home and a handful of games on the road right away to start the season. How big is a hot start for you? How important is that for this team to get off to?
No, it'd be nice. It takes a lot of pressure off later in the year, but we don't want to put too much pressure on winning and getting into first place right away. Yeah, we like that, but we're looking at long term and the progression of this team. And a lot of that progression of our team is the progression of those younger players. And we know those younger guys are going to be making mistakes, and we have to limit those mistakes, but we have to give them the opportunity. So we want to win. The National Hockey League is about winning, but we're also thinking about the long term, and we need to go through some mistakes, growing pains, so that we are a better team at the end. So, we got to not put too much emphasis on winning a ton of games early.
How was Stetcher's ice time predicated on Wallman maybe not playing, and I got to get Stetcher playing a lot of minutes with Darnell if he can?
Are you talking about like going through our preseason?
Yeah. Well, in the last game, because Wallman didn't play, but Stetcher played with Darnell and played lots of minutes.
Darnell. That's a pair that we're comfortable with, but I think Ty could play with them. I think Regula could play with them also. We'll have a decision to make there if Wallman's not able to play on Wednesday. And as for the amount of games everyone played, I believe Regula, Ty, and Stetcher all played the same amount of exhibition games. So I think it had more to do with our lineup that we had going into Vancouver was having everyone have the same amount of opportunities to play in the exhibition game.
The injuries to Wallman and Janmark, did they take you aback a little bit? Or were they serious enough at the time you said, these guys might be out for a while? Are they out longer than you perhaps thought, I guess, when they originally got hurt?
With Wallman, yes, it took a little bit longer than we thought. Janmark had an injury. We thought it would be right away. He died. Looked at MRI, figured it was another type of injury in the same area, and which was good because then it was not something that was nagging. So the fact that you have a new injury was actually good news for us, rather than something that he was going to have to play with for the season.
And in Hyman's case, is that play it by ear as to when he might actually be able to skate with the regular guys?
We have a plan that he's to be joining us. I believe that's about next week, that he'll be with us for like pregame skates, non-contact. When we go to New York, he'll probably stay behind and do his rehab here. And then when we return, then we hope he'll be on the ice with us again.